Single dad helps crying woman at gas station. What she does next changes his life. The winter wind cut through Jack's worn jacket as he pulled into the small-town gas station, his old pickup rumbling like it might give out at any second. The sun had already dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in cold shades of gray. Jack glanced at the back seat where his 8-year-old daughter, Emma, sat curled under a blanket, humming softly to herself. He was down to his last $20, just enough for a little gas and maybe a loaf of bread on the way home. Every dollar mattered since his wife passed 2 years ago, leaving him to raise Emma alone. Life had been a daily fight between holding on and letting go, but he never let Emma see his fear. As Jack stepped out to pump the gas, he noticed a woman standing near the air pump, her shoulders shaking. She wore a thick coat, but her hands were bare, gripping her phone tightly. Her car, a silver sedan, had its hood popped open. She was crying, quietly, like she didn't want the world to notice. Jack could have ignored it. Most people would. But something in the way she wiped her tears, almost angrily, made him walk over. "Hey, you okay, ma'am?" he asked gently. She startled, looking up at him with red eyes. "My car, it won't start. My phone's dead, and I don't know what to do." Her voice cracked on the last word. Jack noticed the out-of-state plates, the suitcases in the back seat. "She wasn't from around here." "I'm no mechanic," Jack admitted, "but I can take a look. Worst case, I can give you a ride somewhere warm." She hesitated for a moment, studying his face like she was trying to decide if she could trust him. Then she stepped aside. Jack fiddled under the hood, but the engine wouldn't even turn over. He sighed, rubbing his hands to warm them. "Looks like your battery's dead. I've got jumper cables in the truck. Won't take long." As he hooked up the cables, Emma climbed out of the pickup, her blanket draped over her shoulders. "Daddy, is she okay?" she asked. "She will be," Jack said, giving her a small smile. Within minutes, the woman's car roared back to life. She exhaled shakily, the tension leaving her shoulders. "Thank you." She stopped, her voice breaking again. "I've been driving for hours. My mom's in the hospital. I didn't think I'd make it." Jack nodded, feeling a lump form in his throat. "I'm sorry. I hope she's all right." The woman opened her wallet, pulling out a crisp $100 bill. "Please, take this. I insist." Jack stepped back, shaking his head. "No, ma'am. You don't owe me anything. Just get to your mom." Her eyes softened. "At least let me buy you and your daughter dinner." Jack smiled politely but declined again. "We'll be fine. Just drive safe." She hesitated, as if she wanted to say more, but finally got in her car. Before she left, she rolled down the window. "What's your name?" "Jack," he replied. She gave a small smile. "Thank you, Jack. You have no idea how much this means." Jack waved and watched her drive off, thinking that was the end of it. 2 weeks later, he was hauling a bag of groceries into his small house when there was a knock at the door. Standing there was the same woman, but she looked different, rested, smiling. Beside her was a man in a tailored coat, carrying a large envelope. "Jack," she began, "this is my brother, Mark. We owe you more than you know." Jack blinked, confused. She continued, "My mom, she passed away the day after I met you. But because you helped me, I made it in time to say goodbye. That meant everything to me. I told my brother about you, about how you refused money even though," her voice caught as she glanced at the thin walls of his small home. Mark stepped forward, handing Jack the envelope. "We run a family business in the city. We've been looking for someone dependable to manage one of our branches. Full benefits, good pay. We'd like to offer it to you, if you're willing." Jack stood frozen. I don't know what to say. Say yes, Emma whispered, eyes wide. Inside the envelope was a job offer that could change everything, a salary more than Jack had ever dreamed of, health insurance for Emma, and even relocation assistance. His throat tightened. Why me? The woman smiled. Because you helped a stranger with nothing to gain. That kind of person is rare. My mom used to say, kindness always finds its way back. She was right. Tears blurred Jack's vision. He extended his hand, but the woman pulled him into a hug instead. That night, after they left, Jack sat on the couch with Emma curled against him. She looked up and said, "Daddy, see? Helping people makes good things happen." Jack smiled, kissing her forehead. "Yeah, sweetheart. Sometimes it takes a while, but it always comes back." And from that day forward, Jack never doubted that a single act of kindness, even something as simple as stopping at a gas station, could ripple through the world in ways you'd never imagine. This story follows your requested structure, a strong emotional hook, a relatable theme of kindness, an unexpected twist with the job offer, and a heartwarming ending that leaves readers inspired.